So you could be working on a project with a client, and whether it's the CFO, the CEO, or the owners of the company, but depending on the nature of the project, you're going to be working with other service providers, whether it's investment bankers, attorneys, other service providers. And while you're not knowingly looking at them as a potential client or referral source, but if you do what we're talking about, like put your head down and do an outstanding job on these projects, they're going to notice it. And, that's been another area where for me and for our firm, by focusing on execution of the projects, it's not going unnoticed by the other members of kind of the service team that, like I said, either attorneys, bankers, investment bankers, other consultants that are in the process, and and ultimately those unbeknownst, where there's no real intent. I mean, those can be turned into great referral sources where you're not even you don't even realize it until you get that phone call saying, "Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I was working on this transaction and I was impressed with what you did. Would you be interested in doing work for us?" And luckily we've been fortunate to have a lot of those kind of calls, which are they're gratifying because you're not expecting it, but it gets back to focusing on execution of the work, and as compared to somebody that they're just looking to get the next project. So they might get work, but then they're not actually fully engaged in the project